reflect on that? Obviously disappointing end to the game. Do you think 2 points dropped in those circumstances?
Yeah, I think it's like if you play only if you make a set piece Premier League, where only set pieces are allowed, then West Brom for sure would not go to the Championship. So they are really good in that. We defended it quite well over 75 minutes, so because it was pretty much the only situations they had. Of course, always a difficult defending Rondon in general and Rodriguez around, but the boys did well, really well, and scored the first one. Then I said it already a few times. I know how people think about it if I say it, but the pitch got drier and drier, and it's not a favor for or advantage for the football playing side. Could see that especially around the big chance of Danny Ings we had after a nice diagonal ball from Hendo, Joe, Mo, and then Ings was in front of the goal, so makes life a little bit more difficult. Scored a second, all good so far. Couldn't see that the boys stepped or finished the game mentally, that they said, okay, that's it now. We knew each set piece can be again a real threat, and then it happened. First goal after the corner, which was similar, I think. Not that I didn't see it a second time, but I saw it looked similar to our first goal. Kind of bam, 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 and then could score from short distance. And then, second goal was no foul. We had plenty of free kicks for West Brom in different situations, so that was not a foul, but it was the best position they could get for what they are strong in. So, and then they scored a second. That's it. Now we have to take it.
Jurgen, did you feel a few decisions by the referee went against you? Is the penalty?
What do you think? What's the penalty?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you
I think the same. Yeah, no, I think the same. So we agree. And Hegazi on Ings?
Yeah, the punch.
Is a red card. Yeah. So, but obviously you see it, I see it. That's not important. So it's only important what the 3-4 gentlemen with the whistle say about it. So we cannot change that. But on a day like this, so if you have these situations, then it's different. I don't think that if you, I think if you are the better team, you should win. So that's football. We are the better team. We didn't win. So and I don't think that point will help West Brom massively. So to be honest, it's like completely waste of points. Kind of. It feels a little bit. So they don't need it. We would have needed it. So they're all happy now. We are not happy. We stay in the league. They don't stay in the league. That makes all kind of a strange situation. So and how I said. Yes, I think again I'm a big football fan, and you have to. We try to do everything for making creating the best circumstances for all the boys to deliver, and then we let the home team decide if they water the pitch or not. It's not only for football; it's also dangerous for injuries if the pitch is not really dry. It's difficult. So, but it's all like this. I wouldn't have talked to be 100%. I wouldn't have. I would have said nothing about that, probably, if we would have won. But it's all what you see during the game. We are in charge. We try to do not a brilliant game, but a for sure good enough game to win here in a difficult situation. They won last week, United, full of confidence. Finally accepted that, obviously the whole club accepted that they probably go play championship next year. So crowd was behind the team. That all makes life a little bit more difficult. But I thought really we dealt well with it. We had a few changes. We had the boys who came in. They all can play better, but they don't have rhythm. So and that's normal. And I thought they did really well. And to the end, you need always in life a little bit of luck. And obviously we didn't have a little bit of luck, not even the little bit of luck today, and that's why it's now a draw, and now we have to take it and let's carry on.
Jurgen, can you talk about how difficult it was for you to decide on your team selection, given what you got coming up and what you've had in the past in terms of who you left out and how you left them out?
It was not that difficult, to be honest. It was clear in the moment when we can make these changes. We couldn't do them in the past, and we did Trent, Joe through the whole season. We did then Trent and Kleiny. Unfortunately, Kleiny was He's a little bit injured again. It was clear that at one point Robbo cannot play all the games, so Alberto would have played already at Everton for sure, but he was then unfortunately a little bit injured. Ragnar was out for a while, and Ingzi came on from time to time, started at Everton on another position, so that was always clear that in a moment when we can use them because of the physical situation, then we will do it, and that's what we did today.
Any final ones, guys, before we do them on?
Yeah, I mean, Danny could have been the story of today with his goal.
What's now the story of the day?
No, well, West Brom's comeback and everything, but
Useless comeback.
Yes, but it was still an important day for Danny. The goal that he scored.
Yeah.
Everything that he's been through, it's still.
It was always clear that when Danny can keep. When Danny is fit, when Danny is healthy, when Danny can keep the intensity in training and all that stuff, what he is doing now for a long time, that he then will score goals in the Premier League, that's always clear. But we didn't have too many opportunities for him. That's not so nice, but it's on the other side normal, on a normal life for a professional football player. So it's really nice that he could do that, and he was really a threat. It was the second chance was really big, and I'm sure he would have scored in another little bit other situation. Now, after a little rain, he would have scored. And then being involved again in the penalty situation, being involved in a Gazi situation, I don't know what he did, but it explains a lot. I was shouting at him, come on, carry on, and now I see the situation, it's a clear red card, and I shouted at him around the penalty, it's a clear penalty, and I think, wow. So that's because I want the boys to be immediately in the game again, but with these situations, how can you deal with that? So it was a very nice game for him, for sure, at the end, but a very hard one as well. To deal with these situations then immediately again. But so he was constantly a threat. That's good. I'm happy about that.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a few minutes for the Mondays outside, okay? Did ask you, just pause for a while, Rico. That
Yes,
was
he was
Just asking about Mo Salah taking change, 31 goals, Premier League goals, equal Luis Suarez record.
Great.
Alan Shearer
would-
and Ronaldo. Good names.
Alan Shearer and who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, this one.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. Not bad. No, of course happy for him, but yeah. Like Mo, we all, first of all, want to win football games. So that's why I would have loved to talk about this little detail if we would have won the game, so we didn't. So now I talk to the Monday papers and can then finally go home.